go.
A lot of action still coming your way in the 100, but plenty action in the Canadian Open. It's day 8 of action tomorrow, or today I should say, and that is on Sky Sports Tennis with a men's draw in Montreal and the women's draw in Toronto. Lots of action still coming your way, of course, in the 100 here at the Oval. A good crowd coming in as well, as you would expect at this ground. Always a good crowd here.
Here we go then. Pretend Rockets will take on my
Rockets have been on a fabulous run. They had a loss in their opening game against Birmingham Phoenix, but since then they've won 5 in a row and find themselves top of the table after the 6 games that they have played. Decent net run rates as well. And they won the toss and decided they're going to have a ball first. My London, well, they haven't quite found the consistency that they might have wanted over the last few games that they've played. But they've won 2
But hoping the Rockets will get next in this final.
I know what the design wants to be.
We're going to roll it out then for him.
We need to cut out paper and make it look like flats.
We'll go find the scissors. We've got scissors somewhere in this house. Go do it then. I'm watching this.
We know what Alfred wants to make the ground look more.
To the Oval is where we go.
When can we start the proper season?
Not till next year.
I want to start next year.
Well, we have one season every year now. Something until pink.
Absolutely brilliant. Now, from a point of view of the teams, the Trent Rockets, they find themselves having to make a change because Mohamed Amir picked up an injury in the previous game and couldn't actually complete his bowling spell. And it means that Ben Sanderson, the very experienced Ben Sanderson, comes in for Trent Rockets. He had an opportunity to play for them last year as well. Well, my London, they are unchanged. And a look at the surface in the women's game. It was a win for Trent Rockets, a relatively easy one. I think that Will Jackstone might be thinking, well, we've got to put runs on the board, we want to get off to a good start. But it does look a decent surface. Butcher alongside, which we had a good look at the surface. Ben Sanderson will take the new ball. What's your thoughts?
Well, number one, Ben Sanderson is a pretty good replacement for Mohamed Amir. You lose that left arm angle for sure, but 21 wickets in the blast for champions Northamptonshire in the blast means that he knows exactly what he's doing in this short form of the game. Pitch, I reckon it'll do a little bit early with the new ball. Slip in place.
Just spoke about it. Do a little bit with the new ball.
Yeah, both of these teams have excellent records in the tournament this year chasing. 4 out of the 5 wins for Trent Rockets have been batting second, 3 out of the 4 for my London. So both captains were very keen to chase. Difficult to know what a good score is.
Very experienced Anderson, so him coming in at this stage really shouldn't be an issue for him. His first class debut back in 2008. Makes me feel a bit younger.
Yeah, I reckon he might have me in his locker. Playing against Northampton in 4-day cricket back in 2008 or 9, probably 2009.
Early movement, an early decision for Jacks to go across his stumps. Try and see if he can access that leg side.
Yeah, I think one of the things that I've noticed, very dry weather all up and down the country, so that the surface underneath these pitches is very dry and they tend to have quite clingy, tufty grass on the top. The batters who've played the best have kind of stayed back and used that pace and bounce to their advantage. Haven't fought it by trying to slam length or back of a length balls back over the top. I've seen a lot of batters find the splice of the bat or the toe of the bat with the ball coming off at slightly different paces and sticking it straight up the chimney and walking off. Real big job for Jacks and Vids to assess conditions very quickly.
Oh, wow. That first delivery, he's continued to move across his stumps, cover any movement. No runs as yet.
Yeah, good start from Ben Sanderson. Terrific for Sam Billings and Trent Rockets to be able to call upon somebody with his experience to replace Mohammed Amir. Just high 70s for Sanderson, but new ball, a little bit of something happening off the surface. You just find the right line of length immediately and say to the batters, what have you got? It looks like he might be going again.
Wild card pick for the last couple of years as well. The first time gives a little bit of width, and it means there's an opportunity for Jacks to get the first boundary through the offside.
One bit of good news. For Will Jacks gets off the mark, ball behind square. Which is a profitable area. Surfaces such as these against the new ball. The other bit of good news is I was wrong. Ben Sanderson does not have me in his locker. Just figured it was a fair assumption, as everybody else done. Glory days there. Being strangled by Nadeem Shahid. I believe that was the best photo of me they could find. What do you reckon? They're trolling me here.
Good fielding. Got to be good in that area of James Vince on strike. He is brilliant on the drive.
Yeah, sure do. Back foot, front foot, or no feet really, hitting it on top of the bounce. He's looked in terrific nick, James Vince, without actually having made a major contribution. We'll be hoping that this afternoon, evening is the time that changes.
A little change here. Trent Rockets to Spencer slip. Needs a little bit of extra protection now in the covers on the offside with Vince on the strike. Nice and tight from Sanderson. That's 10 from him and it's just 7 runs from it.
Anybody in the London area wondering why they've got a hosepipe ban, it's because the oval looks as green as it does right now.
So Friday's the table, the top recommend top on 20 points with play 6, 1, 5 plus 1. Man London are third on 16 points, yeah, play 6, 1, 4 plus 2.
Rockets on top, a win would send them clear of the Sunrisers, My London and the chasing pack. My London, on the other hand, could join them on the double decade with a win here. Both teams will have one game remaining.
Just 7 from the first 10. Probably one of the big injuries, one of the big news that's come out of the 100 is the injury to Jimmy Rodriguez. Sadly out of the 100. Down in Southampton, Manchester Super Giants are up against the Southern Brave in the women's 100. Manchester Super Giants, they're batting first, they're 15 without loss. So Charlie Knott comes straight in. She spent some time at the Blaze this year in the Blast.
And it's a familiar looking start for those who have watched plenty of the Trent Rockets. Whether it be Mohamed Amir with the new ball, Craig Overton at the other end, just whacking away back of the leg, keeping the stumps in play to a large extent. Overton, an absolute specialist in the power play with the white ball, either for Somerset or Trent Rockets.
Just felt it was a matter of time for Will Jacks. Good form with the bat.
Yeah, I don't think that will bother Overton too much. Will Jacks connects with this in the way that he would have seen it in his mind. It would have disappeared out of the ground, but it came high up off the bat and was a risk of delivery that is length and straight.
Easily lifted into the crowd. And it's gone a long, long way. That is phenomenal.
Well, he had a rehearsal.
Good shot.
The first one he didn't quite get. I reckon he doesn't quite get this one either. And it's plenty to send it sailing over that shortish leg side boundary. And now a little bit of thinking for Overton. His best ball has disappeared in consecutive deliveries. What does he come up with now? Another man back on the leg side.
It's a good little answer from Overton, but it's runs for My London. 19 is on the board.
Yeah, the ever busy Sam Billings. Expert at semaphore. Could park jets at Heathrow. But you're never in any doubt. You turn up at the ground as to who is captaining the side. Sam Billings has a real presence as skipper.
You're wearing the right colour for that job too today. Two fielders up. So he can go over the top, even if it does just plug, but it's still a boundary. Lewis Gregory might be smiling at the moment, but I think he'd feel a little annoyed at that.
He sees the funny side, because I think the ball had actually come to a standstill. It might not have had the energy to get to the boundary had he not attempted to flick it back. Look, I reckon it's almost stopped. And then he flips it over himself, over the boundary.
It's really
He's got a
not doing
sense
what
of
it
humour about
is.
it.
Oh, Gregory.
Toe of the bat, going back over the bowler's head from leg. Taking it on, taking a risk here.
Henry getting just over 80 mile an hour mark, I should say, just over that. 4 wickets so far this season.
See, I reckon if you end up, I don't know, 40 for none in the power play, done an excellent job. Wickets in the power play really hurt teams batting first in this competition.
Absolutely love that. Even if it's been dropped in the crowd, they are going to love this from Jacks.
That is such a good shot. Will Jacks is really feeling it at the moment. Perhaps a little bit of width, perhaps a little bit short, but he was onto it so quickly.
29 now. There was only 7 runs scored from the other end. Bowling of Sanderson, who bowled 10 in a row. Change of ends has been good for My London so far.
great advantage of what Will Jacks has earned himself by taking on the back of a leg delivery as a full one. Henry moved away from length and back of a length, went full. Jack set himself deep in the crease and outside leg stump, and that is a trademark. 6 over extra cover. Gauntlet has been thrown down.
Will Jacks faced the first 5 deliveries, no run scored. Just shows you do sometimes have a little bit of time in this game. It's slightly smaller than the rest, but do have a little bit of time. Does help when you're the opening bat, of course.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Apologise if you heard that. On our stop mics, 20 balls gone, 35 on the board.
100 balls, you say, so
Carl, move!
Right, we've got 5 balls left of the power play. And 35 runs are on the board. Which not long ago, you were saying that if you get away with 40, then you're sort of happy. Well, they're only 5 runs away from that now.
Yeah, key is no down. It's not something that Trent Rockets have been used to, not taking wickets in the power play. And they've been able to dictate terms from then with the spin of Calvin Harrison, Mitch Santner.
Well, he's been a spectator. Oh, what a brilliant catch that is! Tim David running back. It was hanging in the end, seemed to be going away from him. James Vince, who's been a spectator, watching Will Jacks smashing it to all parts. He's been caught by an absolute stunning catch.
Oh, they have their wicket in the power play. It's Overton that provides it. Vince tried to go down the ground. The ball hits high up on the bat. That is so good. Watch Tim David here.
Wow.
Just turns and gets on his bike. Then looks up. Had to do so much work to get there, and then the hands didn't let him down. That's a big breakthrough. They were just starting to feel it a bit, the Rockets. Vince goes for 3, 35 for 1.
That is absolutely amazing. Within that time, Vincent faced just 5 deliveries. That was his 5th, in fact. So he faced 4 before that. Absolute spectator. Oh, that's magnificent. Put that on repeat. You'll get joy out of it every single time.
Made the instant decision to turn and sprint. What it cost you there is you stay facing the ball, you stay square, trying to figure out where it's going to land, and by the time you turn, it's too late. Just made the decision to turn and sprint. Catch was spectacular. 4 round now.
Getting for mark straight away. He's probably favoured number 3 position. Nicholas Pooran has got his best record at number 3 in the T20 format.
Yeah, and the openers have earned him a little time as well, just to figure out what's happening.
You said 40 was the benchmark. With that wicket, it's just pulled it back a little bit, hasn't it? Was it an early call? And now another moment of brilliance. Has the second wicket for Trent Rockets. Duckett was onto that so quickly. And the release, pinpoint perfect.
Pooran run out again. David Willey knocked him over in the run chase at Lords. This is stunning. Absolutely pinpoint. Reverse cut to gather the ball in and then throwing the ball prone. Having having been facing in the opposite direction. That is stunning work from Ben Duckett. Forehand trudges off, can barely believe his fortune, or lack of. And that is two huge wickets just before the end of the power play, 36 for 2.
Nicholas Byrne wasn't happy with the call. It was Will Jacks that called him through. He said, yep, run. He's the one to hit the ball. And he's timed it so well that he's hit straight to Duckett. Byrne was not happy with that call.
I mean, to be fair, he's hit it to Ben Duckett's left hand. And Duckett had to dive, he had to leave his feet. So if he reacts immediately, he gets home. Brilliant from Duckett, absolute, take nothing away from him whatsoever. You go straight away to that call, you're getting in.
Right. My London captain in much earlier than he might have liked.
Just take a look at the running here. Forehand hesitates, he's watching the ball, no dive. I know he's upset with the call, but Ben Duckett had so much to do there, so much.
Wonderful from Trent Rockets. Power play done, 36 on the board.
$36 for 2 at the end of power play. And some brilliance in the field in the final 5 from the Trent Rockets as it counted for 2 wickets. It was first Tim David. How's this for a catch, Stuart?
As good as you get. I mean, to turn around, looking up over your shoulder, that ball had been bouncing all over the place, and this is a brilliant bit of fielding. To generate that power from being on the ground, having no base. Forehand blaming Will Jacks, but actually the running, Mark Butcher just talked over, he didn't trust the call originally. If he'd gone straight away, he would have made it, and he could have dived at the back end as well. But full credit to the Rockets. They were going around the park a little bit, and they have changed the game in the field.
That's fine. Beautiful shot. Lovely balance. Good intent from the captain.
Good pitch. Really good pitch. Plays shots like this, just kisses on. Punch through. Extra cover. Will Jackson's played some eye-catching knocks as well at the catching shots at the other end.
Yes, it was a Jack show in power play for the last 5. That's what can happen in this format. Things change very quickly. Natural 5 balls, 2 wickets.
Right there!
Will Jacks, meanwhile, 32 from 17, 3 boundaries, 3 sixes. And some magnificent shots. He really announced himself. The clear signs of a player who has played a lot of cricket on this ground. You see how far back he goes in the crease to play those pickup shots.
Moving across his stumps to try and get the shorter boundary on his leg side, but without getting predictable. Then gives himself a bit of space and hits over the offside.
It's real top of the table contest, this massive 4 points for my London. Well, he poked there. Hand it up. Has to hurry. Ooh, another direct hit. Would have been touch and go. So 30 gone, 41 for 2.
Bringing it in Bromley. And Bristol.
Football's back. And so are we. Join us for 1,500 matches. Sky Sports. Welcome to the show.
The making of a New England begins here. England versus Pakistan. Live on Sky Sports. Bringing it in Bromley. And Bristol.
41 for 2. This would have been another run out had he hit direct in spite of the dive. So some luck going my London's way.
Touching not too much, little bit. Hello.
Calvin Harrison. He's been impressive. Tall man. Attacks the stumps. Varies his pace nicely. He's not had much of the strike of late. Likes to reverse sweeps through. So just adjusting that backward point.
I suppose the question for my London is how long is this little rebuild? It started fantastically. 35 for no loss, then 35 for 1, 36 for 2. You don't have time to give yourself 15, 20 balls, do you? You've got to keep it, particularly on a surface as good as this, to hit the ball on.
Out. Do you know the bit of where the goal's been? He wants that to put the new dugout. The new home and away.
Give me a sec, I'll go have a word.
I think Jets will have to change that momentum going.
The way
you don't want to lose that
dugout.
Give me a sec and I'll go have a word with him about it.
Sam Curran, he's got the experience, he can
Say that it looks perfect as it is.
Play around for a bit.
Last season. I don't know why I need to move into round 4.
Someone's Jack. Oh my word.
Important now that you target the right bowlers.
Because they give me 1 second, I'll go over and word with him.
He wants to change everything. It needs to be made out of wood or something.
There we go, 46 for 2, 34. Really good start from 4 wickets.
Good start here for Harrison. After 35, 47 for 2. Options for Sam Billings. He still has Mitchell Santner to go to. It's Lewis Gregory as well. Both experienced operators. So left arm spin now.
Gregory's been bowling a little bit more at the back end. The death middle period, but he's very much that 6th bowler, Lewis Gregory, there if you need him. Sanderson coming in, he'll bowl at the end as well. He's got 10 balls for 7. Mitch Santner and Harrison now operate as a duo. Currently from the same end. Santner, very experienced white ball performer. He's got that slight delay in his action. He's difficult to go down the wicket too because he can just delay it a little bit.
Maybe.
Varies his pace.
Here we go, so for his ball. Oh dear.
Options here. here. Will Jacks will be sweeping or slog sweeping to a slightly shorter boundary. Sam Curran's the left-hander where the ball will be spinning into, so they've got a choice. Both could go after Santner.
What have you think about the new plans? I'm not really sure what's going on with
Someone.
do you give?
Theatre.
One day he wants to bring more new clubs to the league. Bring Liverpool, for instance.
49.
And then he wants to bring a Scottish league in the future's time. What do you say about that?
Maybe there we go. No, he won't get. Oh, he won't get
See,
on.
there's a slight hesitation in the running
So
between
we've
the
probably
wickets
got
now.
45 teams.
Calling will have to be loud and clear, especially after that run out and then
Maybe
a
do it to 150 and
miss of Curran.
Nope, he won't.
Should come in there around
Chuck the
13
new
balls into the
entrance.
last boundary. With two hitters like Sam Curran and Jack,
Okay,
that
go
won't
on,
sit
talk to
comfortably
him.
with them.
Of the last 10
Somebody's coming.
balls, 4 my lord, and if
See,
only
it's been
picked
low
up
trajectory all the way to the
singles
left-hander
and
from
twos
Santner.
in the last 10 balls, no boundaries.
There again,
Oh,
New entrance.
firing it in. Good start again. 40 balls gone, 50 for 2.
Says, won't we?
look how.
Just going for a break.
Everything back into the attack. Let's go.
We need to have a chat with him because he wants to make the new entrance.
Being able to bring Craig Overton in at this stage in the game because they have got depth options with a Lewis Gregory and Sanderson into the side.
Yes, they were going so well. And how often have we seen a run out can turn things around? This was brilliant from Duckett. The dangerous Puran and very lucky here, Sam Curran. That could have been another run out in the same lot of 5. And talking of run out, Stuart, in all of T20 cricket, the maximum number of run outs is, it's obviously communication. It's Ravi Bopara and Ryan Tendeskota. I wonder what the exchange was in the calling. What was coming from Ravi and what was coming from Ryan? 10 times.
Well, both quick between the wickets.
Sorry, 9 times, and 7 times Ravi Bopara was out.
Well, that does surprise me because Ravi was like, yes, no, wait, sorry. While he was in. But Tendeskar was obviously better at doing that than him.
It's a skill, how to run out your partner as well. Jeffrey Boycott was very good at that in his time. Boycott knew when to put his hand up and leave the other stranded. See a real breaks being put on here in the scoring. 18 balls since the last boundary. Make that 19. 45 gone, it's a 54 for 2. What a period of play this is. Ever since Craig Overton took that wicket and then there was a run out. Harrison's bowled well, Santner's bowled well. And now Lewis Gregory into the attack. Again, they've got so much experience and variety in this bowling lineup. Finally, after 19 balls, a boundary.
Sleep it out and you don't know when you get back on it or not. Sleep it on a
Sam
whole
Curran
way.
needed that. Used him on to 17 from 18. He's just been struggling a little bit for his flow, his rhythm. It was the same at Lord's on Thursday night. Just trying to set a platform. You know he's got Rutherford and Raza, big boundary hitters beneath him. Can he set that platform?
That's up in the air, and it's gone a long way. This is what was needed, a boundary, now 6. Getting some momentum back.
You mentioned, Rev, pick your bowler, target your bowler. Who is the bowler? He's going to go. Matt Henry got 10 balls for 21, so looking at him, maybe Sam Bennings say, okay, I need to get Lewis Gregory into the attack to cover some of Matt Henry's deliveries, and Sam Curran's gone, I'm not having that. I'm going to go after him. Pulls him for 4. First ball, Gregory goes a bit fuller, straight over his head for a massive 6. Now Gregory's under pressure. He might be slower ball, back of a length, he might go Yorker.
He'll probably go for deliveries, he bowls at the death. Takes space off.
No, good delivery, really. I know it's been called a wide, but he's got deep cover and long off out, so slower ball. Wider, trying to get Curran off strike, really, to hit it out to deep cover or long off. It was called a wide. Willings, sort of with you, a bit harsh.
Still to come, Rutherford, Ollie Pope, Sikandar Raza. This is a fine cricketer. So, oval bathed in sunshine. Beautiful day for cricket. And a top clash. So 50 balls gone, 67 for 2.
Wayne in Wigan.
I've spent a long time training for this moment. I've been dreaming of fighting for the world title.
Everything in life is about timing.
It's fight time. 2 fighters, both undefeated, both chasing the world title. A Zuffa boxing event awaits in Dublin. McKenna, Alima, live on Sky Sports.
Wayne in Wigan.
67 on the board. Got up to an absolute flyer, my London. But they were just halted a little bit in their tracks. One by an excellent catch, but then a run out. Ravi Bupara. Talk to us about this run out.
Well, I wasn't very good myself, apparently, but it's a great piece of work. It's great fielding. It's stuff to just dive to your left there, turn and throw. Didn't even get on his feet. Puran probably thinks there's no way that he's going to get the clean pickup, turn and throw. He caught him off guard a little bit.
Talk to us about the mechanics of a run out. What happens? Because you're pretty well versed in run outs. Talk to us about that.
Well, when you're as quick as me, should say, when you're as quick as I used to be, you tend to cause confusion with some of the slower guys in the team.
Do you ever confuse yourself?
I did at times, yeah. I ran myself. I think there was one game, I think Stuart Broad was around at that time. I said to him before the game, nobody can stop me from running to mid-off. I always get a single to mid-off. And it was that game, I was run out to mid-off. I hit it straight to mid-off, took him on, the bullet throw, knocked the stumps out.
That's what we affectionately call famous last words. Tell us about the field, Rugby Papara. But a very manning quite close on the leg side, very straight.
Yeah, that man right there. It's a very, very straight mid-wicket. Normally, mid-wicket will be slightly more left. There he goes even further back. Now he's going to go, they're going to give him the single. Had a couple of dots and happy to let him have that single.
Does he's able to manoeuvre it past him and just get a run. So 70 on the board. Why would they have him there for Sam?
Because he likes to get his singles down the ground. That's the sort of pressure release shot. You can hit a boundary and then pressure release down the ground. It's very common for most batters to want to hit that ball down the ground for a single. Especially on this pitch at the oval. I've got a great deal of turn, so the ball's sort of skidding on straight, so you're going to hit the ball straight. So having that man very straight makes sense. Make the batter go across the ball. Want to hit it squarer, you might miss it, you might get a leading edge.
Real thinker of the game, isn't he, Sam Billings? And obviously would know Sam Curran very well, having spent all their time at this franchise just in the 100. Never mind any other cricket that they've played together. Absolutely brilliant. Harrison, who actually came in as an injury replacement at the start of the season, has had a wonderful 100. He was so good in the blast, and now with a quick reflex catch.
Quality cricketer, this man. In all aspects of the game. He bowls well, fields extremely well, as you see there. That is a high-class catch. Just cushions it. Brilliant. Excellent catch. 70 for 3, 56 gone.
All three of the wickets has involved some brilliance from Trent Roberts. I asked off air who's been the best fielding side within the men's 100. Trent Roberts have to be up there?
You usually associate the best fielding sides, they're normally hovering around the top. Could you just imagine if there weren't such a good fielding side like they are today? There still might be none down and 90 on the board. But a great run out, they've had two unbelievable catches. Don't often see those catches.
I think he's also just hurt his hand a little bit. He's not flexing it a bit. A few more warm-up bowling action as well. Might have just hurt his hand a bit. Yeah, he's had another look at it.
That'll be awesome, boy.
In the meantime, Ollie Pope's got a real opportunity now. Hasn't had much when it comes to batting for Milan in the season. He's been coming in down the order.
He was playing golf at Wentworth yesterday. Playing very well. Against me, took the money.
He's batted 7 and 8 in the two innings that he's had an opportunity. Really nicely played. Sam Curran could be quite crucial for My London today with the bat. 75 is on the ball. Big game that is going on in Southampton. They've made some changes. Manchester Super Giants, Grace Scrivett and Smriti Mandana opened the batting. Not Meg Lanning and Richard Ghosh came in at number 3. So they've made some changes, knowing this is an important game against Southern Brave. And at the moment, Richard Ghosh is doing nicely. 30 from 19. It's a lot of action that is going on in the 100 today. It's a double-double. Manchester Super Giants women are up against Southern Brave women, and it's available on Sky Sports Mix. And it's a big game in the women's 100. They're currently 1 down. Grace Scrivens opened the batting with Smriti Mandana. Long time since Meg Lanning hasn't opened the batting in the T20 format, so big changes there. Now Overton. He's right across his stumps, Ollie Pope. Can't believe this hasn't been given out, Craig Overton, and Sam Billings is pretty happy to go straight to the third umpire.
We have a player review for LBW given not out on field. Check the feet, it's a fair delivery. I'm just looking at the split screen now. Can you just rock and roll that, please? And just roll through, nice and slow. Yeah, keep going through. Yeah, next frame. Okay. Clear gap between bat and ball, so no bats involved. Ball tracking when available, please.
No bats involved. Just see the leg stump. He certainly moved a long way across. Big moment here for Pope. He's had so little time, Pope, in the middle. Good opportunity for him to have some time in the middle today. I know this is an important moment. My London. Trent Roberts looked convinced this was out. Truman has been given not out on field. So umpire's call will go in the favour of My London.
Original decision is not out. Pitching in line, impact in line, and it's missing the wickets. Russ, so still the original decision of not out.
Wow, wasn't expecting that. It's a great decision in the end. It looked a lot closer to the naked eye. Even Sam Billings is a little bit surprised.
Doesn't mean they lose the review. Thought at least it would have been clipping. They lose that review.
Would have been given back in the day for that shot.
Probably,
Need to let it go, Ravi Bopara. Jeez, a long way across, didn't he? Just making some slight changes to the offside for Curran.
I must say, I'd make a shocking umpire. Because I'm giving that. I'm giving that out after seeing the replay as well.
Yeah, it's called stubborn. This time he shows all of his stumps. It's got to be one of the hardest jobs, right? Being an umpire.
Just looks so good. And it might be because his leg sort of wobbles after it's been hit. There. Optical illusion.
battle going on here with Ollie Pope. Most of it's internal, I think, at the moment. Push down the order this year. We've got Rutherford to come, Sikandar Raza, who has become a specialist finisher in the T20 format around the world. He knew he had to do something a little different, and that's not a bad option at all.
He's just under pressure a little bit. Missed a couple of balls. He'll feel relieved. Pressure's been released. That boundary. He's going to have to keep going. Am I London? In a decent position. Going to have to go hard from here. 65 balls gone. 83 on the board. 3 wickets down.
What are you doing?
65 balls gone. 83 is on the board. Bruce Gregory set to bowl the next 5. They've used the 6 bowlers so far.
I want you to come have a look.
I've been for 10 minutes, just leave me alone. I'm watching this!
It's healthy.
After this 5, where are you going?
It's not Boston, it's healthy watching.
Well, you have to wait 10 minutes, won't he?
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
I think Sanderson has to come back at some point.
If you don't come up,
might be a risk at this stage with
Alfie,
looking to go.
No, because you want to
spin. I'm not saying left arm spinner.
Wait, watch this with us and Shay.
He's particularly good at
Don't you go at me!
arm spinner.
10 minutes! Go to it for 10
Go back to
minutes.
Henry. But I think a seamer that can take all the pace off would be good to these two. Someone like Sanderson come in on those knuckleballs, the odd Yorker.
Very particular his feel to Sam Curran. That straightish mid-wicket in quite close for a little while, beginning of his innings. Now just moving things around the offside, the sweeper on the offside, backward square leg, mid-wicket. This time around it's out of reach, but they've got plenty of protection in that area, knowing it's a strength of Curran.
It's well done on the boundary. Not a difficult stop, but just had to be aware of the rope. Small down there, so just, yeah, well done.
They heard something. Finally, it's given a wide. They don't have a review. Just having a look at that Malta Edge's point of view. Is a long way away from it. Clean, crisp hitting from Sam Curran. Just felt it was needed at this point.
Yeah, it's an area that he likes to hit. You've got to be very careful what line you bowl to Sam Curran. Try keeping it out of that batscreen, get it in tight to the boots, into the pads area, whether you come round the wicket and fire it in at the pads or from over. And then throw in the odd wide one. It's got to be tight. You get behind him almost.
Wants the same area, and he'll get the same result. 99 now for my London. 70 balls are gone.
Again, he's given the arms. He's given the room to swing those arms. You've got to be very careful, as mentioned. There's a very good wicket here. Poker's been pulled off the field. I'm just seeing on the corner of my eye. In the peripheral, Ollie Poker's been pulled off, retired. Here he goes. A little harsh.
Tough old season with a bat for him, hasn't it? Well, batted 7 the first game, 8 the next. Has had no time in the middle. Today gets the chance, and now he's pulled off after facing 9 deliveries and not finding his rhythm. So Sikandar Raza will come in. There's still 30 balls left in their innings. We've seen it before for this franchise, and it was Sam Billings when he was captain either last year or the year before, where he retired himself out when he was still playing for Oval Invincibles. But it's the first time this season. Sikandar Raza, he was brilliant in his debut game, and he has become such a good finisher in the T20 format.
Yeah, it's a role he plays really well.